Hey everybody, AstroNerdBoy here. It's time for episode 33 of our Outer World series.
What's up, Doc?
Well now. What is up indeed? Episode 33. Well, we're working on the DLC, Murder at Eridanos. And we shall see what we shall see in terms of what's going on.
Okay.
And we have a big monster. Well, okay, you know what? I've got to get maybe a screen capture of this. This is like too good. This is too good not to get a screen capture of. Hold on. Alright, so I may have taken screen capture before, don't know. I don't remember doing it. I could have been playing without the HUD last episode too. I don't even know. I tend to, sometimes I'm just brain foggy. And I don't remember what I'm doing. All right, we got Jay coming up here. That's what I'm doing. We got Fuzzy Wuzzy Was a Bear map. Seriously though, this is like kind of annoying. Oh, I know. I was kind of exploring the area. Gonna circle around and then get over here. All right, I remember now. Well, this says there should be something right here. Am I on top of it yet? Almost. Oh, there's all kinds of things screaming. Oh, I see. It's gonna be at the top of the hill. Aha, here we go. Yep, I could see. Sneaking through this bluegrass. Aha. Well, I hear all kinds of funness. I don't see anything in the HUD to indicate there's enemies nearby. They definitely sound like they're nearby, don't they? If you can hear this. Okay. Well, lots of booze, lots of food. Or beverages of some kind. Oh, man. Okay, I'm hitting the Q to... Oh, wait, it's not Q. Dadgummit, it's F. That's what I was jacked up with.
Nice one. Pull it together, Parvati.
Wow. Get it together, Parvati. Get it together, Astro. Gee, cute. Mega Mantisaur, boy, he took a lot of damage. Well, that definitely quietened it up, the area. And these guys are even tougher than the ones on that other place, at least in my opinion. I do need... quieten it down some. I guess that thing is huffing and puffing. Is there... It doesn't appear to be anything of value up here. I mean, they've got this kind of set up like a camp kind of a thing. You know, with this little tarp. But they could be just covering up that stuff. Yeah, it doesn't look like... I don't know. Doesn't look like there's anything to it. Well, we did what we came to do. I'm very bummed. Oh, you know what? That may be why my rifle wasn't doing so well. Alright, we go repair. Although it looked like it was the energy weapon that was giving us grief. Alright, map. Okay, let's do a 180. That is lovely, as they say. Woo! Had a lovely barbecue sandwich this evening, but man, it is kinda sorta coming back to bite me. Not good. Yeah, I need to stop being an idiot when it comes to eating. Alright, well, what do we got here? Nothing that way, and I don't want to... I've actually been that way, so I don't really want to go that way. Let's go on the other side of this rocky ridge. Perfect. I hear something, and there's an enemy this way. What else is there? Well, there's the drone. But these guys are like nasty.
Get on. Our body? Shit! That's the last of them.
Woo! Boy, for these mantisaurs, I've been having to go with this. Prefer the to not do that, but man, they can definitely tank some damage. Good gravy. Alright, so I backed up here. Woo! Oh man. Tired. Almost feel like I could pass out. I think we were over there. Yeah. Pretty sure we were. Just picking up more garbage. Basically, it's the queens and the megas that have all the tasty loot. Alright. There's some kind of structure up ahead. Let's go check it out. Although I do want to kind of head around this kind of ridge here. Get to the top of it. All right, let's see. That's the structure in question that we gotta go to. Racer X is in the house. How's it going?
Hello.
Oops, glad to have you here. All right, so by the way, for you on YouTube, oh, that is not the structure in question. That is a different structure that I was looking at earlier. Uh-oh. Okay. It's this fence, this like fort thing. All right, so even though he's one of those space apes, no enemy marker, and he's named, I'm not going to attack him. All right, but how do we get in? Well, let's see. Do I need to go round top of the ridge? This way? Maybe? Nope, it's getting tough. Alright, yeah, they're making it so that even if you can get up here. Ooh, I did get up here. Okay, I thought they were gonna block it totally. They still may. Actually, let me quick save. Excuse me. Ooh, there's a... Okay, it's not gonna let me get in. Alright, sorry girls. It's not gonna let me get in that way. Alright. So we'll have to try a different route. Yeah, no problem, Racer. Those of you on YouTube, Racer X, spelled R-A-Y-C-E-R-X, has an awesome Twitch channel. Does all kinds of games, including cool retro games. I've done a couple of retro streams a long time ago. Who are you? Okay. Well, you know, these aren't flagged as enemies, so I'm gonna lower my weapon and enter.
I don't know what it is you're looking for, stranger, but I reckon you better get.
Why am I
I've
gonna
had
get?
about enough of you and your ilk coming by with your searching questions and expectant looks. I know you with those void-damned hunters, and I know what you want. Well, you ain't getting it.
What void damn hunters are you talking about, y'all?
Like you don't know. That damn group of hunters that keeps coming by and hassling me. Nobody ever visits just because they want to gab with old Cyrus. No, They either want to poach me out of my land or poach me out of my best friend.
There are hunters giving you trouble?
Damn straight there are. Wish I could go show 'em what for, but I'm old. I gotta make sure I don't get Callie into no trouble. Two of us have lived on the reserve for years. Every so often, someone comes by trying to steal our land grant and evict us. We hold our own, but it's mighty agitating.
I can help you deal with those hunters.
Really? Oh, that's great news. Cal, you hear that? We're finally getting some help!
Nice.
Captain. Is that Primal trying to talk to us?
Think so.
Hey, I think she likes you.
Is that a primal? What the hell is it doing here?
Oh, why, that's Callie. I raised her myself when she was wee, and I was one of the first zookeepers at what would have been the Rizzo's all-natural caged animal park. Since SLUG took the land complex over and the park was scrapped, she's been my sole companion. Reckon SLUG noticed. They figured this place safe enough to entrust me with the land grant for the reserve. There's something about it being safer from corporate espionage.
Well, this is an odd situation, but I'm still inclined to help.
Wouldn't expect a stranger to do an unsolicited kindness to a standoffish old man. You're something else. I suspect you'll find the hunters that have been after me beyond the hills on the other side of the river from here. See if you can convince them not to poke around here.
All right, I'll do that. But in the meantime, I have a couple questions for you.
All right, shoot.
What's it like spending your days with a primal?
A lot better than spending your days with a caner, that's for certain. I'm happy out here, and I think Callie is too. Ain't that right, Callie?
Scary. How long have you... It's almost like you can smell bad breath. How long have you lived out here?
Oh, quite a few years at this point. It'd be since a couple years before the Rizzo's SLUG complex ownership switch. And after that, well, I ain't sure. It's been a while. And for the most part, it's on the quiet side. Just not when those damn hunters are out and about.
Well, I guess that's all for you that I have to ask you. I'll talk to you later, I guess. All right, so you don't mind if we kind of do some exploring here? Ooh, oh boy, where's my list? Oh man. I lost my list. Oh, this is not good. This is so not good. Ooh, that's... look at that. Got insurance cards I need to put in my deal. Man, this kind of sucks. I have lost my list. The list I'm talking about, in case you're curious. Ah, here it is. Okay. Got too much junk on my desk. Too much junk. I need to do some cleanup. All right, so I already have Spectrum Green, but it's not stealing, so I'm going to take it. That is stealing, so I won't take that. But I will go into his house. I think we've already picked up this piece of lore. All right, so let's see what else you got, old timer. You know, I'm gonna be nice. We're gonna shut that down. I need some ammo. So we will take your ammo, but I'll leave the rest of your stuff. How's that? I'm being a very nice person. Call it a service fee for services rendered. This must be where the ape lives, maybe? Not sure. Nothing much here. You can't talk to the ape, so this is actually a pretty big spread. Alrighty. White noise is in the house. How's it going, my friend? Alrighty, gang. Alright, so... Well, we got fencing that has been damaged here, but you do have the rock, so... I guess it's all okay. And then, of course, the backside is, you know, off the, deal. But, you know, this is still pretty good, I hear chickens. Oh, there they are. Ooh, there's a... it's kind of a makeshift scarecrow. So this is like a garden. That's pretty cool. So he's got the meat he's caught out there. Hang on. I guess just kind of hanging out. We got chicken going spastic over here. And then, of course, his home and supplies and his big ape. No, I'm not going to steal. See, I'm being good. All right, where's the front door? There's all kinds of chickens out here, too. But I've totally... Oh, there it is. There's the front door. Or rather, I should say the entrance to his property. Kind of surprised he doesn't have it kind of gated.
Nice and easy.
Since we're going up against... never mind.
Here we go. Nice, Captain.
Woo! Oh! Where? Do we have another one around me? I feel like I'm being hit.
Can't get past that armor. We've lost our body. Yeah.
Man, these things are just like bloody tanks. Good gravy. I'm like, man, I feel definitely under. I need more weapons. I need bigger weapons. Woo. These guys. These mega Montosaurs are just, man. I mean, they are just bullet sponges. But we got him in the end. I had to use Pravati and,
Heartless?
yes.
I'm sure they're exaggerating.
Yeah, I am being heartless, Pravati and Ellie. Use them as cannon fodder. Okay, so we got something here. Not exactly sure what. Let's see. let's go with your primal hunt, because I'd like to kind of. They should be kind of close by. Well, not as close as I thought. I'll be honest. Actually, that backtracks all the way back to where we were, but that's okay. We'll trot over there across the fields and the hills and the wastelands. Ah, crap. There's a Manta Queen out here, too.
We're doing this. Down they go. Try bigger weapons. Shit.
And I have some sort of a debuff on me, but now we gotta pick up that Manta Queen. There we go. Ah, she didn't have much. She must not have eaten recently. Man, oh man! I gotta tell you. These, yeah, these guys are definitely tougher, at least I think they are, than the ones on that other planet where we first encountered them. And they were tough then. I feel almost like by the end I was able to deal with them pretty easily. The Manta whatevers. Alright, so these guys aren't coming up as enemies yet. Let's do a hard save. We'll go ahead and approach openly. Oh, this is, oh, we were over here. Oh, I know what these guys are. Okay. So we talked to these guys earlier. Although, I don't know if this person was here.
I'm all out of sissy bits. Now what? Now you can eat fish sticks like the rest of us. Fish?
You don't look like one of my hunters. What are you doing here?
Are you perhaps hunting one Cyrus Walgreen?
Maybe I am, maybe I'm not. What's your business with him?
He sent
or
me
with
to
me?
He sent me to kill you. Give me a reason why I shouldn't.
Certainly. I pay better.
Let's see. You know, that's a sufficient reason. Not good enough.
Oh, you void-damned sprat fuck. To arms, everybody. The old man's trying to scratch us off.
Fine.
Take your best shot. Get up!
That's it, man. It's game over, man. It's game over.
Oh my goodness. All right, I was caught flat-footed. I don't want to, you know, I want to protect the old man and whatever. I don't like the options. Let me go over journal. Oops, journal. One way or another. Well, let's try a more friendly option. And let's just see. Let's see. I'm gonna go with this bit of fun. So when the shooting starts, I'm just gonna like open up.
That's it. I'm all out of sissy bits. Now what? Now you can eat fish sticks like the rest of us. Fish sticks? No thanks. I'd rather go hungry. Oh, wait. I forgot I brought Borst Pockets. Why did you bring Borst Pockets?
Borst
You didn't have a
Pockets.
microwave. I'm sure I can just hold them over the fire. What's the worst that could happen?
I wonder if someone's actually put a hot pocket over the fire.
You don't look like one of my hunters. What are you doing here?
Are you perhaps hunting one Cyrus?
Maybe I am, maybe I'm not.
He sent me a
What's
reason.
your business with him?
Sorry.
Or with me?
Well, he sent me to kill you. Give me a reason I shouldn't.
Certainly. I pay better.
All right, go on.
Your employer is an ex-Rizzo's employee who defected to SLUG. He's currently in possession of a land grant that is rightfully ours. You cross him off and grab us that land grant, I'll see you rewarded. Handsomely.
On second thought, I'm not impressed. I'd rather just kill you.
Oh, you void-damned sprat fuck.
Yeah, there's no. It looks
To
like
arms,
there's.
everybody.
I don't want to.
The old man's trying to scratch us off.
There we go.
All right. Well, they're not going to give me a peaceful solution. All right. So now then, I mean, I'm in a bad spot. There's just too many of them.
Well, that's it. I'm all out of sissy.
You don't look like one of my hunters. What are you doing here? Maybe I am, maybe... Certainly. Oh, you void-damned sprat fuck. To arms, everybody. The old man's trying to scratch us off.
Captain! Watch yourself! You're hurt!
Wow, one hit. All right, fine. The only option they give me is to kill them anyway.
Okay.
So fine, I'll kill them.
All together! Nailed him, Captain! We're on! I'm reloading! Everyone all right?
Oh my goodness. So we survived the fight. But wow, we are in massive negative territory with them. See, I want to help the old man, but I don't see how you do it. All right, I'm going to do another I'm going to do another load. All right. So let's see. I'll put this there. I'll put that there. Alright, so I'm going to do another quick save. Oh my goodness. Alright. You know what, though? I want to check something. So, the only options are combat or going against the old man. And you don't have to kill the old man, you can just take his land, and I just didn't want to do that. That's that stupid mech.
Well, that's it. I'm all out of sissy bit.
You don't look like one of my hunters. Maybe I... Certainly, I pay better. Oh, you void-damned sprat fuck. To arms, everybody. The old man's trying to scratch us off.
Here they go! Nice one! Shut up!
Gotta reload!
This is bad! Cover me, I'm going in! We need backup!
Alright, I guess I'll take that flaw. Kind of sucks, but, Let me see what I need to do. Alright, based on the last fight, I think I'm going to take this to reduce damage from plasma and stuff. So. Well, Rizzo is still off put. Yeah, there's nothing I can do about that. Didn't really want it to go this way, but, well, what can I say? So I guess I was, you know... I guess, you know, they wanted me to, boy, her bits and pieces got blown everywhere. I mean, literally. It just got blown everywhere. Well... kind of a bummer. Alright, so we gotta do an expensive That's okay though. We got plenty of armor parts, so not as worried about that. We'll fast travel back to see the old hermit. But I am kind of bummed. This is the this is the first quest that I've done where there's not been a really good solution to me. I guess, you know.
Back, I see. You come bringing good news?
You won't have to worry about anyone coming after you for a while.
Ah! Oh, me almighty. You know how to bolster an old man's spirits. Oh, thank you kindly, stranger. Oh, you're right, Cal. How could I forget? Oh, here's a reward for your trouble.
Sure. Whatever you say.
Cal and I will enjoy our time out here in peace, thanks to you.
People like to poke fun at Mr. Woolrich, but I always thought he was a real gentleman. Then again, he did try to poison Ms. Helen, so now I don't know what to think.
Guess I ought to call you Inspector while we're on Eridanos.
Alright, I just wanted to see if they had any... Oh, frack me. Drop. Alright, hard save. Here we go, gang. Did I imagine it? No.
Here we go.
Miss. Wow, they're fast.
Nice one. Get on. I got another fighting me.
Wow, these guys ain't playing, gang. Thanks, old man, for helping him out. I mean, you know. All right, let's do a quick save here. Actually, you know what? We need to... This is what we were doing. This quest originally. So we'll go back to that one. Yeah, I'm gonna have to find a vending machine soon. All right, let's just see. So yeah, there's no getting around it. Woo! Well, there's no getting around it. Yeah, I just could not side with them throwing the old man off his lamb. I'm just not in that camp. I just can't do it. Oh boy, what do we got here? All right, that's just shadows. What we got there? Maparoni. Well, we're on target. We got the giant dandelions out here, y'all. La di da di da. Dee da dee da dee. Ooh, he's got a freaking man splitter in his back. Okay. What we got going on here? Ammo. We'll definitely happily take your ammo since you do not need it anymore. But what is this about? You're a named person. Is there anything I'm missing? I mean, these look like packages. Could be something for a quest. Could be nothing. Question is, you know, you got this named body out here in the middle of nowhere. Alright, I don't want to be going that way. That's interesting. Is that energy going down? Is that water? What is the heck is that? Let's head over here. We'll just see what's going on. Alright, I hear nastiness. And I just saw nastiness. Alright.
Here we go.
Yeah! Down they go! Don't quit on us, Parvati!
Where we at? Where we at? Alright. Yeah, these guys are not playing. Wow. I'm having to do the jump around maneuvers. And we're picking up so much junk. Man, I need a vending machine! There's not been a vending machine out here at all. Alright. And we're picking up a lot of rubbish. And that ain't rubbish. That ain't rubbish. That ain't rubbish. Oh, this is one of those clear cutter things, which has also been abandoned. Okay, this is very bizarre. It's been abandoned for a long time. You have this kind of growth all over it. You know, I gotta start remembering to use these explosive things to help me out. Alright, so I don't get what they were doing with this thing. I mean, these floating islands don't seem like they need a clear cutting machine. I mean, it doesn't even make sense. No. So that suggests that at some point in time someone was doing something nefarious. They maybe take down these rocks and this, or maybe they were just trying to I don't know, transform something. Well, let's see. Let's go back this way. Man, I did not want to. I always liked using this. This was my favorite rifle up until these Manta bozos came along and said, "Yeah, that's that doesn't hurt us. That's just a pinprick." And while if you may prick us, we might bleed, however... Right, well the prophet is over there. Yeah, the enemies that were closer to the hotel and stuff, man, it was a lot. Maybe this is like it's some kind of processor. Candy Canyons. What do we got here? Pumps. We got water. Oh, it is water. Okay, remember where I was at? Ooh, what are you? You are way over there. If I'm going to go do queue time, then I need to
Mess him up. Nice one.
oh! Right in the butt, right in the butt. Where?
Got 'em all.
Thank you, girls. I was so focused on the one, I didn't see any more. Daffy, give the girls a wham. I'm glad I gave them those extra armor. That's something I'm going to need. My own armor is trash. I got to get better armor. That's part of the problem why they can hit me. I gave them much superior armor. And the way I play the game, it actually makes sense, but okay. So the artificial river, I don't know what the heck that is, but the artificial river this is the head of it. Now, I was seeing it going over the edge of the rock, and it didn't make sense to me because, quite frankly, you know, why would you do that? That's losing water. But this is suggesting that, well, maybe, just maybe, they are reclaiming the water. There's pumps. And then it's coming down and you know, flowing. Well, there should be a way to get in. Mag power. More ammo, more ammo. So lots of pumps. Not seen. Well, there's another level up there. And we are less than 50 meters, less than 40 meters. So there's got to be a way to get up here. Hello. All right, so not what I wanted. All right, and I'm not seeing a way to get up to that other level. There's got to be a way, though. There's got to be a way. There's just got to be a way. Get up on them rocks. All right, get up on them rocks. Yep, I'm up on the platform. But I cannot get up on the rocks. So these are the only stairs that I saw. But the problem is they don't... maybe... No. It doesn't make any sense. That's for darn sure. But then some things in this game just don't make sense. Alright, even if I got up there, it doesn't matter. So this is clearly not the way. Alright. What about on the other side? There's another platform here, a little one, but doesn't get to that big area. Yeah. This is where game design sometimes fails for me. Where they create something, but, you know, they make it seem like you could probably get up there, but, you know, in reality, like, I know that door is supposed to be going inside, but I know that also that that's not a door that they're going to let me access. So, and they're not going to let me get up these rocks, I don't think. Yep. I run all the way to the other side. Again, it's going to be this rock stuff. I'm not going to be able to get to where I actually want to get to. Even if I get up on the ledge, which I have done, it's technically... Ooh. Okay. No. Even though it's lower there, they're not letting me... Yeah, they're not letting me jump over it. Oh, and they're going to throw me off here. Figures, so they're not letting me get around anywhere. I don't know. Kind of annoying. What if I went through that rock there? Because I know that's blocked off, but what about this little gap here? Probably not. Nope, nope, nope. Oh boy. Well, these guys aren't bad.
Keep him quiet, Captain. Here we go!
Well, I say that, and they're bloody not dying. Seriously.
That's the last of him.
Well, they're easier than Manta stuff. This is turned into a desert out here. How interesting. I want that. Heck? These are fake rocks. This whole thing is...
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Whoa. I'd forget. Oh, look. A semi-recent set of tracks in the dirt stands out from the dead leaves and those made by passing
Identifying
people.
human footprints leading out into the wilderness. It is unusual for productivity disciples to wander more than a few feet from the camp.
Are they Helens?
Scanning. No. Helen's distinctive shoe size not found. Judging by footprint depressions and shoe size, these prints were either made by the Prophet of Profitability or Adjutant Sophia Akande. Error. Recalibrating. These footprints were made by the Prophet of Profitability.
Alright, well. Oh, we're close to the. Okay. Where's she at? Well, 75 meters that way, but suddenly I'm wanting to kind of scan this outer area here with the fake rocks.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Judging by the shape of this indentation in the dirt, a person of medium height and build laid here for a number of hours, scanning for other details. Only additional signs of disturbance are a few marks in the dirt.
Corpses don't get up and walk away, and there's no evidence of the body being torn apart.
Agreed. Likely theory, individual injured was unconscious, not dead, and walked away after awakening.
Strange, let's keep that in mind.
Let's show him.
Down they go!
They're going running into danger. But I guess that takes care of them, but it's still, look at this. This is pretty whacked. Artificial rocks. This whole thing, this is almost like these floating things was a desert, and then they just changed it. They just terraformed it. All right. So we're going the long way around, but that's fine. We need to explore anyway. But what was this place? Hmm.
Here we go. Down they go. Don't mess with us.
That's right. You tell me. Very interesting. So maybe, who knows? Maybe all this metal stuff was supposed to be things that they were going to turn into rock. Sublight. The road runs out here. Well, we'll pick up the chocolate bars. Anything else? That's exactly what this metal was. It's all to create artificial rocks. How whacked.
There's a killer on the loose, Inspector. Step lively.
Yeah, whatever.
We're the future of Sublight. Just you wait and see.
Bertie Holcomb is likely beside himself in grief. I was nearly attacked by a terror ray on my way here.
Spectrum. Oh, I got indigo. Oh, Daffy. Give it. All right, now I gotta find my pen. That means I just gotta find black. And I'll have all the spectrums again. Good gravy. Oh boy.
Get it off! Get it off!
Thank the law.
Everyone all right?
Well, we got these guys to help out. Wow, there's like... Oh, what kind of weapon they had? These guys... are taking more damage too. Everyone's a lot more tanky out in the wilds. Rollicking Hills. Well, I could go that way, but to be honest, I need to go back this way. We are here, and this is where the prophet is. You know what? Let's go and check out all these little spots.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Detected additional tracks belonging to the Prophet of Profitability.
Probably the same thing over here. But we'll check them all out.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Additional tracks belonging to the Prophet of Profitability. Timeline discrepancy additional tracks belonging to the Prophet of Profitability.
Alright, well, let's go back in. That may be how you get in, is going through this. Maybe that's how you get up to that bunker. Let's do a hard save before we go in. Beep, beep, beep. That wasn't what I wanted. Was not what I wanted. Oh. All right. Well. What do you think? You?
Captain, what is this place and why is everybody acting so strange? Oh, law. They ain't cannibals, right?
Yeah.
By concentrating on profit, I can invite wealth into my life.
Well, if you say so. Alright, so that's where we came in. That is where we gotta go. I guess we might as well go and talk. Heck. A vending machine, where?
Gotta keep
Oh, it's
going.
in the back wall.
I can feel my inner negativity seeping out of me. Breathe deep the fumes of...
View messages from Ruth Bellamy. Well, I was hoping that would be Spectrum Black. It was almost guaranteed not to be, but, you know. I was hoping. All right, so we gotta carefully, and I mean carefully, we don't want to sell anything that we need. That's what got us into trouble last time. We were just blithely selling. All right, so we've got, all we need is black. We got yellow, orange, that was red, brown, violet, green, blue, and indigo. So like I said, we just gotta get the black, and then we can do that one quest. Sell junk. All right. Normally I don't sell this stuff in the stream, but or I sell it in the stream, but I don't put it up on YouTube. But in this case, doing it anyway. Let's see. That could be useful. Burst and ambulance. That's interesting. Most of the stuff is rubbish, though. Wow. This is worth a lot of money. Maybe it's because it's a named item. I'm going to hold on to it just to be safe. Oh my goodness. Wow. Ooh. This is a spacer's choice, but we're getting some pretty wild weapons. They're worth a lot of money. Another science weapon. Plasma propulsion pack. Alright, well, we should have cleared enough stuff. Yeah, we got about 100 kilos of storage now. I don't remember what I've got, what I don't, so I don't tend to sell these. We'll do a hard save where we go talk to that woman. Oh wait, you know what? Want to tinker. Where is it? So let's go to repair first. Let's go ahead and just repair. It'll cost 5,000 bits. It'll cost 10,000 bits, but man. I can't do any more with it. It's at max power, y'all. Ooh, this will cost 26,000. I need to see if I have got another you know, some kind of automatic rifle. That's like what I've got, only it's a pristine. Well. Is there a better plasma rifle? You know, maybe that. I mean, that takes half of my credits. Just doing the upgrade for that. My goodness. Same thing here. I really don't want to do it. Yeah, I don't care about tinkering with that.
It's not good enough to be better than everyone. I need to believe I'm better than everyone.
Alright, well, we got a lot of nutters out here.
Hello, welcome to the Prophet of Profitability's Private Prosperity Retreat. Stay positive, and soon all your humors will be balanced. At least, that's what I keep telling myself. Anyway, I'm Aaliyah Mason. I work as the Prophet's right-hand woman. What can I do for you?
Well, pray tell, good lady, what can you tell me about the retreat?
If you felt imbalanced and unproductive, linger in your malaise no longer. We have all the amenities and practices for calming the ill humors strangling your potential. Sit for hours in our sweat house and sweat them out. Or stand amidst burning coals and feel your productive inhibitions burn away.
Burn away.
And remember, think positive. Positivity equals productivity equals profitability.
So, is this where we break into the always look on the bright side of life? Oh, you smeg for brains. They put this on hold and they forgot to release it. Good gravy. Well, you know, it's not my job to babysit them. Sorry. I was looking at some work stuff, gang. Sorry about that. Do you know the Prophet well?
Of course. I've been studying under her for years. I know each of her techniques more or less by heart.
More or less.
And even have some variations of my own. Such as the quintuple daily stomach purges. She's promised me that I'd be allowed to open my own branch of the retreat someday soon. Of course, I've been waiting on someday soon for coming up on 4 years now. I'm sure it's gonna happen anytime now.
Yeah, you just, you can just keep thinking that. That aside, for a positivity disciple, you sound a little less than enthused.
Oh, terribly sorry if I gave you that impression. I had a cramp. It's better now. I mean, it might be nice if I had a little inclination of whether the Prophet appreciated all the cooking and cleaning and hours of meditation I do on a daily basis. But whatever she thinks isn't for me to question. I'll do my best to be more chipper.
Well, cult leaders, you know, they never appreciate you. I was hired to look into Halcyon Helen's murder. I'm going to ask you a few questions.
Oh my. Yes, this is important enough for me to delay my bi-hourly self-flagellation. Ask away.
The Prophet had some kind of feud with Halcyon Helen, right?
Yes, the circumstances there are quite unfortunate. For a time, the Prophet was completely despondent. Even the hot coal walks weren't buoying her spirits as they usually do. However, we recently had a high-profile visitor whose presence seemed to alleviate whatever the Prophet's fears were.
Who was
I'm
it?
actually not entirely certain. It was a surreptitious visit that stood out because it was surreptitious. Whoever it was must have paid the Prophet quite a lot to keep things quiet. At least that's the only reason I can think of for intentionally keeping things so hush-hush.
Well, have you noticed any unusual behavior in the retreat lately?
Well, by and large, no. But something rather odd did happen regarding the Prophet recently. A few hours after our high-profile visitor arrived a couple of days ago, the Prophet asked me to take over sessions for the remainder of the day. At first, I was excited. Thought it was my chance to show her what I could do in charge. But then I saw that she was deeply worried about something. No one saw her until the next day.
Where were you at the time of the murder?
I was here, at the retreat in the company of the other disciples and clients. I rarely have more than a few minutes of alone time. Which is fine, of course. I do what I do in the service of the Prophet, who will, I'm sure, reward me for my sacrifice. Eventually.
Eventually? Well, that's all I have for now.
Certainly. Actually, before you go, I want to report something suspicious.
I asked you this
I
before.
noticed the Prophet dragging something, a bundle, away from the retreat after that high-profile guest arrived. Normally, I'm the one who does her laundry, so it was strange. Especially because whatever she was dragging seemed oddly human-shaped.
You sure it was a body?
I think so. Had the right size and shape.
Well, you know, couldn't you have brought this information forward a little sooner?
I could have, but I generally don't have the time or energy to leave the reserve to contact anyone. Plus, there's always the possibility that I'm mistaken. The Prophet hasn't been herself lately, but if I misinterpreted the situation and reported her improperly, I'd ruin my chances for opening my own wing of the retreat.
Well, look into it. Well, now the workbench was discovered.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Analysis suggests this to be a variety of herbs. Herbs have been uniformly treated with a pungent chemical mix. Warning: ingesting, smoking, or inserting non-corporation sanctioned substances into your ears may be harmful to your health.
Burning these would generate some pretty toxic smoke.
Side effects from extended exposure include dizziness, nausea, and unconsciousness. Additional likelihood of organ shutdown and/or death.
Discrepancy amplifier. How would these most likely be used?
Prior analysis suggests these herbs reach peak effectiveness when users burn them and inhale the resulting smoke. Whether or not this increased effectiveness is good for an afflicted individual has yet to be determined.
Can you analyze the chemical these herbs are treated with?
Analyzing complete. Substance appears to be a mix of industrial solvents and various essential oils. Substances include woolly cow dander remover, sprat oil, and starship surface wax.
They give you the option to taste the herbs. I'm going to do it. Though the dry herbs are difficult to chew, the flavor is less bitter than you would have expected. It's woodsy, like triptychale, with a singed aftertaste. It's actually slightly better tasting than your average can of salt tuna, though so are most boots. What else you got for me? Spit it out.
Hypothesizing potential side effects from herb consumption. Most likely outcome, decapitation. Slight possibility of calculation error.
Uh-huh. All right, make a note of it and let's move on. So she's so out of it, she couldn't even hear our own conversation over here. Well, it's stealing. Dissident Queen Chapter 1. I don't think we've seen that one. I think we've seen 2 and 3. Alright, now, woman.
Fruitful and productive welcome, brother. I had a feeling you would visit me. I offer a wide variety of productivity seminars. I hope you'll consider taking one. But I should remember my manners. To what do I owe the pleasure of the Special Inspector's arrival?
How'd you know I was an inspector?
My disciples come to and from the Grand Colonial, bringing supplies and information. Knowing what happens at the hotel affects my livelihood, after all. With that said, I'd love to involve you in one of my productivity seminars. We should clear you of all those nasty, nasty humors hampering your potential.
Didn't Halcyon Helen say you were a hack?
Absolutely not. Any statements by Ms. Helen about us were blown out of proportion and altered by the media. In fact, she quite recently... excuse me. I seem to be remembering something that never happened. Whatever the case, I'm sure her speech about us was all a misunderstanding.
By the way, speaking of humors, I don't think I understand.
As science has taught us, the body is made up of 2 things, flesh and humors. These humors are semi-fluids that, when improperly balanced, may cause you to function inadequately. By signing up for my seminars, you can balance these humors for only mildly inordinate and repeat payments. Cancellation is subject to repercussions.
What kind of repercussions?
Nothing you need concern yourself with, brother. It's all in the contracts. But of course, no one need subject themselves to such repercussions if they don't cancel. Regardless, can I interest you in a seminar?
I really don't want to do this. So I'm going to say, sorry, Prophet, I don't have time to spare. I've got a murder to look into.
Yes, I understand the pressure of one's employment all too well. We've lately been looking into more ways to bolster the retreat stock of bits. But you needn't worry about how this little conversation is affecting my livelihood, brother. Please, take your time. I'm delighted to extend my desire to aid you, brother. How might I assist?
Well, I'm going to ask you some questions about Halcyon Helen. Please answer truthfully, if you can muster that.
Oh? I'm surprised. I wouldn't think the 2 of us would have much to discuss about her. We may have had some terse interactions before her death, which I most certainly regret. But beyond those, well, never mind. What would you care to know?
You and Helen didn't get along, I hear.
I wouldn't necessarily say that. The media tends to exaggerate. I will admit that her remarks about my seminars were rather unfortunate. However, I certainly wouldn't sharpen any sabers over it, if that's what you mean to imply. I only do that when my clients skimp on their bills.
Did you contact Helen after you left the Grand Colonial?
I did not. She had no interest in my seminars, and I had no interest in attempting to convert a stubborn actress.
Why would I have had any cause to engage with her further?
Sure you didn't send any messages saying the contrary?
Your tone of voice seems to suggest that you have information already, which also suggests you read my terminal.
Of course.
Whatever the case, I didn't care to mention Helen's change in decision because she never showed up. I don't see how it matters.
Mm-hmm. You've got some interesting herbs in here.
I'm pleased that you noticed. Excellent eye, brother. The compound they're treated with is my own invention, designed to unlock an individual's true productive potential when burned. I can't say any more. Trade secrets, you know.
Well, they seem toxic to me. Toxic enough to potentially kill someone.
None of my clients have ever complained, so I'm sure they're perfectly safe. Is there anything else?
You said you had no further interaction with Helen before her death, right?
Yes, that's correct. She made it clear that my seminars were of no interest to her.
So no messages from her or anything like that?
Your tone of voice seems to suggest that you have information already, which also suggests you read my terminal. Whatever the case, I didn't care to mention Helen's change in decision because she never showed up. I don't see how it matters.
Someone said they saw you dragging a human-shaped lump into your yurt.
Who said that? I'll be sure to give them a special seminar on not needlessly implicating the person who puts food on their table. It was a bundle of clothing, brother. Even productivity geniuses need to do laundry from time to time.
The quicker I get the truth, the faster I can leave you alone.
Yes. I suppose the more quickly we get off this subject, the better. I had a visitor, yes. But as it turned out, some of my productivity techniques were too much for them. I had to drag them out by hand. But their peers came and collected them shortly thereafter. I'm sure whichever attendee it was is perfectly safe now.
Well, just so you know, I followed your trail to where you dumped something in the wilderness.
Oh, really? What did you find there? What did I dump?
There was nothing there, but by its proportions, I'd say a body.
Clever work, Inspector. It seems even I can't slide my way out of the trap you've so intricately weaved. I admit it. I killed Helen by mistake. Helen changed her mind and wanted to attend one of my sessions. I, knowing the importance of the seminar, desired to truly galvanize her, though not to stop her heart. So when it came time, I chose to double Helen's dosage of productivity-enhancing herbs. I left her to meditate, and when I returned, she was dead. After that, I entered a less than coherent state. One of my disciples, it seems, witnessed me as I dragged Helen's body out into the wilderness.
You're sure Helen was dead?
I'm no medical professional, but that certainly seemed the case. Usually my customers at least writhe or mumble after a session. My productivity-enhancing herbs typically do induce sluggishness, but I suppose they must have been enough to do her in if her constitution was truly that weak.
So, the wilderness, you didn't dump the body at the Grand Colonial.
Do you jest? The guests at the Colonial eat no shortage of strange things, but I think corpses are perhaps too strange. The creatures of the wilderness are much less picky. Besides, the hotel is ridiculously far. I couldn't have made it all that way without someone realizing I was dragging a corpse.
And did you shoot the body at any time?
Laws, no. I hate guns. If I ever wanted to kill someone on purpose, I would have used a blunt weapon. Nothing quite like clubbing someone over the head.
Well, you know, I don't think you actually killed anybody. Certainly not Helen.
What? Is this some kind of joke? You're an inspector. It's your job to arrest me, isn't it?
Halcyon Helen's body was found at the Grand Colonial. She was killed there.
I don't believe you. I think this is all a trick. You're trying to catch me in a lie. Get me to reveal my productivity secrets.
Look, if Helen's body wasn't where you left it, she must have awakened and walked away.
No. Someone must have moved it after I killed her. One of my business rivals, waiting for me to fall into a false sense of security so they can strike.
The only thing you've done is be completely negligent.
No. You can't trick me. I finally discovered what's happening. You've been paid off. Someone else learned that I killed Helen and is going to use that information to blackmail me. You think I'm going to let this injustice happen? Ha! Tell the constable that I killed Helen. It's 1,000 times less miserable than whatever my enemies have planned.
Whether or not you killed Helen, I think imprisoning you is the safest option. Actually, I do believe that. Yeah, let's see. I don't think she killed him. So I'm not sure which choice I want to do. Actually, 4 is probably the better option. I can't figure it out. I'll think about whether or not you should be arrested.
I can't say I'm pleased by being kept in the dark. I hope you'll come to your senses sooner rather than later, and have me arrested.
Well, now I gotta go back. That takes me back to the hotel. Where does this take me? Actually, you know, we need to explore this whole area. Ooh, and there's 2 floors, too.
I've run with a lot of swindlers and thieves, but that guru is in a class of her own. Still, I'm not sure I see her killing Helen, if only because there's no money in it.
I tend to agree.
The Prophet of Profitability? That's a funny name. You'd expect that sort of title from a serial villain and not, you know, a grown adult.
Mm-hmm. I heard that. Well, while you're enjoying your gunzo, I don't guess I can go into any of these little things. That's all stealing. We got going on in here. So these were quarters. I was about to steal. Oh my goodness, seriously. This is like... Hey, I took a shower in here and my toilet is, well, messed up pretty bad. This is the first time I think I've seen someone cook, though. That's kind of cool. What do we have in here? Come on in, girls. Come on in. Theft should not be done in the open. This looks like an old lab of some kind. Or maybe not lab, maybe, I don't know. It's not really a lab though, is it? It's more like, no, couldn't hardly say. I mean, this looks like lab stuff. Come back to me, loot. I just don't know what these things are. Notice to all employees working in the holy caves. We regret to inform you that this atmospheric complex now belongs to Sublight Underground. Under the terms of our new intercorporate agreement, all Rizzo's employees remaining at the complex will be viewed as corporate spies by Sublight Underground. While you remain here, you will not be under Rizzo's protection, nor will you be paid for any continued work. Please report to Rizzo's property for processing. Failure to comply will result in termination either by Sublight Underground or by Rizzo's fixers. Please refrain from misusing company resources to continue to survive. Well now. What else we got here? Suppose that there's some ventilation for this. Well, at least this toilet isn't backed up. There's a couple people that live here. Yeah, we'll definitely take that heavy ammo. There's a radio there. This was Fallout 4, we could play. But it ain't. What do we got here? Armor parts. Anyone around? Yep. You guys didn't see anything. Nothing to see here. Alright. Alright. This one's open, so we might as well just go in here first. And I don't care about your purple berry punch, but why are you keeping a skull in the fridge? So they've got power, but they're also using a lot of candles. I guess it's because of their wackiness. Freaky. Freaky indeed. Alright. Let's go across the way. Hello. Come on in, girls. Seriously, get out of the doors. We gotta close it. We gotta stay to the hack.
Great work.
I thought so. So you got someone almost like a kid's forced to sleep on the floor, and then 3 other people. Well, what are you? Ooh, 83-bit cartridges. Yep. No one saw me do a thing. Didn't do anything. There's red, though. Don't know why I took that garbage. Bit cartridges are fine. It looks like maybe the wall came down somewhat. There's the toilet, but the sink and stuff are missing. Oh, this is a gurney, what you call it? Here, dripping. And I wonder what that is. Almost like, what's this? Almost like there's like ugliness. Well, there's something below us. Seriously? Alright. Alright, well, it's down the stairs we go, I guess. Did I explore first and foremost? Did I get? No, I did not. I didn't go in here. I was gonna say, I think I still have one more thing to get. Yeah, I don't care about cigarette learner. Alright, let's drop down. Do a quick save. Clap your hands, everybody. You got what it takes. Please be black. Yes! Okay. Give it to me. Oh, yes. Yes, that was worthy of the sea chanty. Ooh.
Mess with us. Be your friend. Or just wanted to make you smile.
Well, the sniper rifle is still good against humanoid targets. Well, some humanoid targets.
Here we go.
Oh, get out of the way. Fine. So apparently, the cultists never come in here. This definitely looks like a lab. It is a lab. Run recovery routine? Yes. Failed to recover 554 files. 2 files recovered. Hack. Access log 2. Parasite seems completely incompatible with the common Sprat. This is baffling and disappointing. I have a few theories. Sprat nucleotides are highly adaptive. EG is a half-complete creature. Adaptive mutations in Sprat physiology render it a poor host to the parasite. EG has a particularly and discerning sense of taste and finds Sprats accordingly distasteful. Option 2 is ridiculous to me, but not, strictly speaking, impossible. Could both be true. I'm delirious, would delete in the morning. Log 1. I've completed my final round of immersion, suspension, and exposure tests. As expected, EG dissolves in acid, burns in fire, and can be disintegrated or otherwise destroyed with in-rays or concentrated blasts of plasma. The creature is vulnerable when alone. However, bonding with a host evokes an intensely protective behavior from that host. Safeguarding the parasite becomes the host's primary objective, even to the point of aggression and violence. The creature also seems well suited to long-term hibernation and immersion in a liquid suspension. Water and low-grade alcohols preserve the creature. Its metabolic systems, such as they are, slow to a halt. Once exposed to a host, the creature emerges from its dormant state and immediately attempts to attach itself to the host's nervous system. Long-term dormancy in an alcohol solution may prove useful to corporate. I'll prepare my report tomorrow. All right, log 3. Continuing my search for a more suitable host among common fauna. Very promising results from the terror rays. Their biological system is well suited to hosting the parasite. My theory, parasite enjoys exposure to the atmosphere of Eridanos and may be manipulating the terror rays into more frequent and aggressive flight. That's interesting. I didn't notice the other terror rays we've seen. There's been talk of terror ray aggression, and we have seen some terror ray aggression, but I didn't see it any more than normal. In every case, the parasite successfully manipulated production of hormones in the host brain. I don't know how yet. The implications of the parasite manipulating its host troubles me. If its nervous system is exotic and difficult to understand, I can't quite shake the idea that the parasite does not require contact with the host in order to influence its behavior. A suitably large and complex specimen may be able to manipulate mood of a sentient creature and by proximity alone, maybe, possibly. These ideas are unscientific and are founded in my own anxiety. My nightmares have been muddying my thoughts. Should seek treatment soon. So, a bit of lore, more of the funky, bloody parasites. Oh, okay, that's right. So, geological survey notes. So this is someone that's been taken over by a parasite. So I don't see any more of the blighters, but doesn't mean anything. So that's where we came in, right? Yep. And more ammo. Open last entry. This is informing that Rizzo's has been notified of your expiration due to one of the more following causes. Supervisor clearance. Hack 45. Isolate passcode. Memorize passcode. So hopefully it comes up because I didn't write it down. Meaning comes up as an automated choice. Alright. Well, let's get out of here. This is interesting because that's the
Nice.
Yeah, I always think so. Don't think we can get further back that way. Yeah, we'd have to go around. We're back downstairs. Oh, there's an elevator. Wait, what? Oh, ooh, oh, never mind. We are technically downstairs. Oh, but this elevator's gonna go into a cavern. How interesting. This is where the slugs... Watch, this is where the slugs are gonna have their home. Alright, so this is Slug Central. That's so freaky. Oh, a canid host.
Here we go. Don't mess with us.
Could you scream a little louder? Because I don't think the whole cavern heard you yet. So canids can be taken over.
Doing this.
All right, so let's see. I guess we can go right, go to the end, come back, swing around this way, and then come back. Well, I don't see the worm. That looks suspicious. Oh, it's equipment. Oh, you know what? That's the guy that died. Corporate authorized the name EG to describe Eridanium gigaseus to describe the life form. Once we determine whether the creature is a viable flavoring agent, confection ingredient, or drinkable after fermentation, Rizzo's company branding department will provide a more consumer-friendly name. The life form is a parasite. Dissection reveals it is an incomplete system of reveals an incomplete system of rudimentary internal organs. Half creature, an unfinished accident of orthogenesis. But how can this be? Eridanos is hostile to all life forms. Parasitism implies a rich biological diversity. I theorize that EG is not truly endemic to the Eridanos planet, was created in the organic waste of some terraforming system that operates the atmospheric complex. Continuing my investigation, more reports to follow. Happy to be part of Rizzo's family. So he may have already been infected at this point. Yeah, don't know what that is, but well, you can't shoot it, but you know, it felt good to do it. I half expect to find like a queen or something. More of those things over that way. Well, at least the bones don't go crunching when you run over them. Alright, let's go back. And again, sticking to the right. Oops, I'm going the wrong direction. Need to do a Yui. And there we go. How easily we are turned around in these caverns. Alright. Do a quick save. And sneaky, sneaky. So, it's kind of interesting that Rizzo's experimentation did I really change that? I didn't realize I changed that, but hey, it works for me. Didn't realize I changed that. I did not mean to do that. All right. Keep down, keep low. Alright, so there's a lot of canids in here. They're all hosts. I can't really see them. I think. No. So I can't really see them. Yep, scream a little louder. Meanwhile, you got Kanan back here.
Here we go.
Where are we at in the map? Okay. Something is triggered by us. Oh, it's one of the slugs.
Fire.
One of those dead slugs. Do that quick save. Transition to Eridanos. Oh, they're not in the cave. Where is this at? I'm gonna come back to the cave, but I just want to see where we exit at. I thought maybe the hotel people were here, but it looks like this was just an exit. I don't even remember what quest we were on. I hear the slugs all around. Well, it would be lovely. So these are the caves. Oh, these are mantisaurs. Bloody rubbish.
Take him down. That's the last of him.
Right in the morning. But you girls did a fine job, my goodness. They're like a boatload. This is like a whole colony of these things. These things were not playing either. At least there wasn't a queen here, though. But this is not the quest I'm supposed to be on. I was just exploring more, I think. Well, I know we can do this, but yeah, I'm confused. All right, let's go back into the cavern. There are a lot of markers. Do we have that many dead hotel guests? Good gravy. I'm gonna go back to the sniper rifle. Seems to work pretty well with these slug things. Because I definitely want to finish in here. Alright, so we'll keep to the right in the cavern. Alright. We're almost to new territory. Like I said, we'll keep to the right, and this should take us down. And it does. Let's do a quick save just to be safe. If you only had a brain. There's a big old slug in a canid. I don't know what the canid is eating, but
here we go. Wow, not even a scratch. Not a peep from me.
yeah, thanks. Well, he ate somebody. Okay, it was hitting the body. Alright, so I said I want to keep going right, and going right we shall. Keep to the right. Follow the right side of the wall. Great day, another one of these bozos.
Here we go.
He's coming for me, isn't he? Wow. Wow, these like mega canids or something else too. Alrighty. Good gravy. I do need big weapons. Ah, I'd gotten too complacent. Alright, so we said we're gonna keep following the right wall and move around. Okay, got plenty of storage space. Okay. Geological survey notes discovered several fascinating qualities of EG. First, the parasite's internal biology is, for lack of a better term, highly modular. An elaborate system of organelles Nerve endings, blood vessels, hormone receptors exist in its flesh. When attached to a suitable host, the parasite behaves like a biological extension. A metaphor. Imagine shoving a bypass shunt into a terminal. The shunt is the parasite. The terminal is the host. Second, the parasite's nervous system houses a string of kernel-like cells capable of receiving and transmitting neurons. What are the implications? Thought manipulation? Thought control? Sorry about that. Mic trouble, just real quick there. Third, I've noticed an ambient excuse me, reverberation in the parasite's nervous systems during periods of intense electrical activity in the Eridanos atmosphere. Larger specimens display a greater sensitivity. There is a direct correlation between the complexity of the parasite's nervous system and its size. Fourth, there seems to be no upper limit to the size of these parasites. I theorize that these caverns may have housed a particularly large specimen. Nice. Maybe it's not still there. According to with company policy, beginning taste ingestion tests now. May the law protect my atoms. Well, clearly he got infected and died. So tasting was probably not the best option. He ingested one of the suckers. Alright, so we're keeping to the right. Alright, we do have these rocks in the center. Make sure there's no loot or something in them. We'll just do a quick. Well, yeah, we're gonna do a quick. I'm gonna say, do a quick that. And then another dead body. Weapons parts. All right. So we're gonna keep to the right. Just see if there's anything in here that we want. There is not. Let's drop back down again. We'll do another quick save. M. And then when we get to the intersection, we will quickly go right. Alright, so we're in the lower area, and then we'll have explored all of the caverns. Maybe the cavern itself is a parasite. I don't think that's the case, but there is nastiness growing on the walls. Well, that brought us full circle. Alright, well, the cavern is cleared. I guess there's not to it, but to return to whence we came.
What's on your mind?
Guess I ought to call you Inspector while we're on Eridanos.
I was hoping they'd say something about the...
Nice one!
It didn't even give me XP for that. Am I at max XP or something? Could be. I don't know. I've never looked to see, but it doesn't look like I'm getting XP anymore. So I may have leveled up as high as you can level. Actually, you know what? I'm kind of curious about that. I'm going to look. Okay. So the vanilla game is level 30 is max. The DLC allow you to go up to 36. And I still have a whole bloody other DLC. So, there's just no more XP to be gained. So, these sprats, you're gonna get lucky. I'm just gonna let you live now because there's nothing to be gained by killing you now. Unless we just got to. Got to. Alright, let's head out. Actually, I don't mind having this up. Alright, we'll take the stairs. We always take the stairs. And then, just to explore this room, we'll do that real quick. Oh, that's why I didn't steal your 61-bit cartridges. Because you was in the room. I've got an idiot. Ah. Prophet's daily schedule. Yada yada. Right, those are armor parts. I want armor parts. So they just basically didn't come down to the this part of the facility. Still considered stealing, but I'll take it though. Come on, there we go.
How'd you do that so fast?
Well, when you've played games as long as I have, I'm second nature, girl. Oh, sorry, it wasn't you that said that. It was my other girl, my doctor girl. I hate empty bins, and I cannot lie. Well, we're going to help ourselves to all this evil loot. And the storeroom is cleared. Up, says I. I is wrong because I did not pick up that. And now, is the storeroom clear? I'm thinking it is. I got over here. Interesting. I was still hoping that we could go out on that balcony of this water processing deal. But apparently not. Alright, so let's change quest. Because I want to get this done. I'm not kidding you. Now then I've got all the bloody things done, I definitely want to get out of here. Ooh, what do we got here? Anyone looking? Anyone looking? Mine. Alrighty then. Well now. You know, since we don't get any more XP, I mean, I'll kill creatures, just kill creatures maybe if I need to, but otherwise. All right, where is me quest marker? We need to go all the way back there. That's a long way. That's why we fast travel though. Back to where the creatures are easier if they respawn. Alright, where we need to be. In here, I guess. I guess it was too much to expect them to fast travel me into the facility. But hey, it is what it is. So. Alright, now where do I need to go? Hey, it's Rizzo's. Let's just get rid of the junk real quick. Just for fun. I just wanted to look just to see what they would have had. Alright, so we're going to do a hard save here. Alright, open case.
I didn't know Rizzo's made a Gatling gun. Seems a mite unnecessary.
You know, you never know.
What kind of monster kills all these people over a data cartridge?
That's a good question. Well now. You know, I really want to return to my ship and deposit the alright, there's a vending machine, don't want that. Can I go back to me ship? You cannot fast travel from this location. Of course I can't. I mean, that would be illogical. Or something. I get out of this place. Local. Alright, it's this way. It's this way. And we're going out the front door. Exit. And once again, we get a loading screen.
Come on! Quit stalling!
Yes, I agree. All right, now let's see. All right, we don't want that. We want to travel here. Because I want to dump off some stuff, but I also want to... I'm not going to do it on video, but one thing I want to do is potentially upgrade. You know, we got to do some repair work anyway. But also potentially upgrade. Maybe see if there's, you know, maybe something that we want to change out with. You know, I don't know what that would be. You know, off the top of my head. But it's one of those things that, you know, I can look at off of video and get back to you. But that will have to be for the next episode. Thanks everyone for watching. Like, subscribe, all the other fun stuff, and we'll see you in the next video.